Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, here we are in Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. We just finished our first two jobs figuring this out, and I dumped oil all over the floor apparently. Figured out how to do the oil change properly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into it. We'll get it started. So we have two lifts here. Alright, so we'll see what we have here for the phone. So, engine power has failed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with this one. Do you believe this is going to be another golf cart? I'm a big dude, so I can never see myself fit inside one of these things. Alright, we know, so we'll try to knock out two cars here. So, now, I think I know, my theory is I could probably put a car over here, I could put a car over here, and probably keep one in the center here. Well, I don't know if I need to keep the center open for, you know, to send customer cars back out maybe. I don't know, so we're going to see here, got another golf cart. I'll tell you what, man, with as many engine problems as these things have. Oh, this is running gear, transmission. Oh, look at that. Same thing. Let's run. Oh, well, you're first in the line. We'll take you. Alright, loading the golf cart. There we go. And we should be able to move her to the right lifter. Bam! Just like this. So this is today's episode here. We got the blue and the green small car. This is like, I don't know what kind of car is supposed to be in real life. This seems like a little golf cart. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll start with this baby here. So let's see what we got. Fuel rail DI. No idea what DI is. But 72%. Oh, phone's ringing. Oh well. Alright, fuel rail. Good enough. So we should just be able to hop the hood here, and your fuel rail is going to sit right on top. Normally. Alright, so this kind of look here. So right here, this black one is your fuel rail. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll examine this thing first, just to make sure that, you know. Up 12% has already been examined. Alright, yep, so it definitely needs to be replaced. Oh, okay, I see. So it's saying, got it. Alright, so the intake manifold needs to come up to an air box. So apparently we have no air intake. So the air intake, you should have a pipe that runs from here to over there. It looks like the intake is actually a little bit backwards on this. Alright, well, moving on. So if we'll first start with our throttle over here. Your throttle off, intake manifold. I can see how that sorry guys. I can see how that faster unbolting could definitely be a benefit here. And then there's our fuel rail. Alright, we're good to go. So I highly doubt that I'll be able to order or repair a fuel rail, especially in real life. So I got a good mental image on what this. We have this DI, I guess, D1. Yeah, no idea what the DI one means, but dear Jesus, $295. Well, no, I got the money. We'll go ahead and we'll get it done. All right. Alrighty, assemble mode. Easy does her. Alright, we're simulating, right? So, well, this one already has a pretty good alternating pattern here, but make sure we get it done. We'll do outsides, insides, and then work our way in. It's a good alternating pattern there. Alright, let's go ahead and throw that throttle back on there. And this is an electronic throttle because you have no actual throttle cable. Your computer controls it there, which I can't say I'm a big fan of, but whatnot. So I do believe that this one is done. Bam. Alright, moving on to car number 2. So let's take a look at our order here and see what we got. Rubber axle, knuckle housing A. Rubber bushing, small rubber bushing. So the interesting thing is there are tons of rubber bushings in the car. and even a ton more of smaller rubber bushings in the car. So I guess we're going to figure out which ones they're talking about. I mean, so they're saying running gear. I'm pretty sure it's European for suspension. So we'll get her up and take a look at her. Alright, let's get her done. And again, I do apologize for the coughing, but I really want to get these videos out there for you guys. And, you know, it's dang sick here on Christmas, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, so rear axle knuckle housing. Alright, so we're dealing with the rear axle here. But it doesn't say which one, so I'm going to guess it's the big rusted part. Almost looks new, looks pretty horrible. Alrighty. Tires. There you go. Tires got to come off. Kind of keep within the outlines there. Alright. So there's our rear knuckle housing. So normally for the brake caliper, the bolts are usually on the back over here. Right there, there they go. And brake caliper is off. Brake pads next. TRWs. Alrighty, brake disc gone. Alright, and there should be a little nut inside there. Huh. Normally you got like a little bearing in there or whatnot, but hey, we'll go and take the hub out. How do they have these mounted? Ah. Gotcha. Not quite an American design, but you know what? It is what it is. Is that going to free us up? Alright. So I'll tell you what, since we're under here, let's try to examine our bushings here and see what we can find. So we're gonna have, it's like a bushing here, a bushing under there. There should be a bushing inside of there, and usually there's a bushing in here. Anytime where we're metal pivots on metal, you're normally gonna have a bushing. Alright, is it gonna let us examine here? Can be examined on the test path. Whoa, dang, dude, you could just look at a bushing and tell if it's good or not. So I guess if we like take it apart, it'll let us see. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't have a test path opened up, right? Path test, yeah, so I don't know, I guess we're just gonna have to take them apart. See what we have here. Alright. Oh, get out of there. Apparently you gotta take the top shock absorber off. Alright. Dig in the serene music. Auto mechanics can be stressful. Alright. Upper suspension arm. See, those are all bushings in there, but I don't know if you can replace them independently from the part. Oh no, we have the dog boat, or they have different things for it. Sway bar end link. There we go, and that's your sway bar right there. Oh, they're gonna, okay, so they're gonna make you take apart the whole spring. So we do the cap, the spring, then the cap. There we go, then the arm. Small rubber bushing. And finally she comes off. That is one disassembled. Yeah, like the entire tire had to get disassembled for that to come out, the suspension there. Alright, let's look at, if we go to our repair bench, I think we can get item condition and all of our stuff. Well, some of it. So, none of that stuff is on the list. Just make sure here. Alright, so if we look in our inventory, maybe we get to tell us condition here. So this is all old stuff apparently we don't need. So see, rubber bushing looks good. There's a small rubber bushing looks good. Rear axle knuckle housing needs to be replaced. So are they literally going to make us disassemble the entire rear part of this car just to try to figure these out? It seems like it. Alright. Oh shoot, I don't remember which one we had. Dang it. Alright, let's find out really quick. Rear axle knuckle housing A. Rear axle knuckle housing A. 110 bucks. Thank you, AutoZone. Well, you know what? I mean, well, we'll figure out which bearings. So, I mean, visually looking here, I'm going to guess that's one of the bearings. Or the bushings that need to be replaced. Can't quite tell on the other ones. You can see that one looks really rusted in there, so yeah, I'm going to assume that's one of them. See what we got in the front here. So you have one right there. This is an A-arm, so you should have one on each side. So one there. Those ones look good, color-wise. And you should have another bushing where your suspension meets your rim, but this one doesn't. Let's see. You should have bushings inside here too, on your lower cross member. Well, alright. Let's get her back together. Alright, brand new knuckle housing assembly. Now before we get it too deep in this, just make sure everything, so we got 60% that they have to be. So we look at our bushings here, 65, that one's good. 68, that one's good. Alright, so these ones should be good. So we're good to continue. It's always better to double check. Alright. So before we start assembling the front of the hub there, we'll go ahead and start getting this back together. Alright, assemble mode. Barely meets the requirements, but you know what? It's what the customer wants. Alright. Just one bolt at the bottom. I'm so good I can tighten bolts through the frame. End link. Sounds good there. Alright. Smaller bushings above 60%. So we know that's not the one that we need. Alright, we need cap, spring, and then a top cap. There's a spring and a top cap. Bam. Starting to look like a lower suspension already. 2 bolts. It's above 60, so we'll go ahead and let her go. Alright, so I do believe that's going to be most of our interior stuff. You put a little hubcap in there. Pads, then caliper on top of it. 2 bolts, bam, and bam. And the tire. Alright, gotta do it professionally. Gotta do cross pattern. Cross pattern. It's like a big star. Just like that. Alright. So, we're knucklehousing 8, but we still have the bushing in that. So, we've already said that it was probably going to be this one over here. So, we'll disassemble. It is interesting to find out where those other two bushings are at. Cause I think we're onto something here for that one that we saw behind here. I'll tell you what, brother man out there, if it was only this easy to take apart stuff in real life. Normally I'd be sitting there spraying some PB blaster at it, which is like WD-40. It releases these stuck on parts. Alright. I don't even know if we had to go so far as sticking that hub out. But right here. So this is what we're going to go for. Alright, so start with our cap, spring, cap, arm, nice little exhaust pipe there. So here we have a small bushing. 4%, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was one of the bad ones. I can only imagine how intense this is going to start getting once I start using test pass and, you know, the diagnostic tools and the voltmeters, and, you know, you got to start doing the compression testing. Oop, we need a bushing, not a bearing. I don't know why I'm always saying bearing here. But we know we need 2 of these and 1 of those. Head back to our suspension here. See, so I'm trying to get a good look at the bushing back here. See, it looks like it's in okay condition. So I'm wondering if we just take it out just to be sure. You know what? Let's do it really quick. Let's just be sure. 64%. And what was our tolerance? 60. So that's good. So our diagnosis was correct that it wasn't that one, but we had to double check. Don't it was what, 1 bolt? Nope, we'll put the original one back in there. See, and those ones are built into the suspension arms. Alright. So it looks like we're going to be heading over to the front of the car next. Sorry about that cough, guys. Don't hit me because I'm sick. But my love for the games and my love for you guys trumps my sickness any day, so I'll take it. And I'm pretty sure doubting all these cans of Coke here ain't helping me much. Oh, gotta put the copper on. Alright. Back tire's done. Oop, get in there. Get in there. Alright, let's head over to the front. Save the best for last, right? Alright, so let's see what we have here. So we know it's a regular bushing that we got to replace. You know, I mean, it really is a little tricky to maneuver the camera on here. See, that bushing for looks wise is telling me that it's okay. Get this sucker back here. So like that bushing's built into the control arm, so we should have one inside here. But that one looks okay too. Let's look at the other side. Aha! There's one. Look at this rusty sucker right here. 14%. That means the other one's bad too. 17% right there. Good, we found her. We found her. The proper diagnosis. Oh, disassemble it. Kind of hard to assemble what's already been on there. Oh, I guess I gotta select it first. Normal mode. Suspension, there we go. Disassemble. Alright. Well, it's not really. Do we really need to go through all that just to replace these? I don't think we do. Yeah, there we go. See, I know I'm like causing myself extra work here. We'll go ahead and take this other one out. Alright. Already had the parts ready. It's almost like I knew. You know, it's kind of interesting this guy knew what to do here, because if you know how to diagnose that, then you imagine how to fix it yourself. It's like, did he take it to one mechanic to have him diagnose it and then have us fix it? Very well possible. Alright, get our caliper and our wheel on, and this job should be done, and I think that'll be at this episode. We're just talking 20 minutes now, so that'd be a good thing. So the proper way would be like, oh, this one, oh, that one, oh, that one, that one. Yep, you know, systematically. Oh, dear Jesus, that takes forever. I messed up my pattern there, but it works. Alright, please tell me we're done. We are done. Oh yes. Get her down, get her out. That's what I say. Free up for the next one. Yes, finish the job, thank you. And the shop is empty, no signaling. That will be the end of our episode here. Alright guys, so again, you know, thanks for hanging around. We'll take this on to the next episode. This may be a series worth keeping. I do have a love for cars. You know, such a beautiful shot. You know, so we'll, I think we'll keep it going. Alright, so, you know, stay tuned for the next episode. You know, if you like what you see, you know, subscribe and leave your comments down below. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. X out. Hey guys, X here. As always, thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment below, and if you like what you see, tap that subscribe button. Also check out the channel for other videos and game series. Alright, till next time.